Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here to take a look at Madden 2026. Running on the Asus ROG Ally. This is a device I just got here recently, and it is the device that I've been playing a lot of different Windows games and stuff like that. You guys will see a lot of videos coming out just testing different games on here. I do things a little differently than other people do with these devices. I like to test them to the max. I'm not here to try to get like 120 frames per second or anything like that. If I spent $1,000 on this device, I want to push the device to its limit and see how many games I can get running on ultra or high, or what settings I need to adjust to get them to look as beautiful as possible. That's how I like to play my games on here, so that's how these videos are going to be concentrated on, you know, what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a brekkie is the gaming tech, gaming tech is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at Madden on the Asus ROG Ally here. I know a lot of people love their sports games and love, you know, the fact that we can finally play these games on a Windows device, because that was not the case on the Steam Deck with FIFA and Madden due to anti-cheat and stuff like that. So we can now play these games on here, and for all my sports fans, so we're going to be taking a look again at EA Sports Madden NFL 26, see how it runs on here and see how much we can push the graphics. Okay, so here we are with Madden. Again, I'm going to lower the volume for now while we talk through things and show you guys the settings, and then I'll show you guys a couple of minutes of gameplay without me talking like usual when I do these videos. So let's go ahead and dive in here and see what we have going on. So we're going to go into the settings here. So right here, we're going to adjust some of the settings here. I do have everything defaulted to Ultra, but then we're going to lower some things here just because, you know, like I said, AMD FSR is not on here, so you can't expect the same performance. So we're going to lower this a few. So we'll set this to ground truth. We'll set this to Ultra. We'll set advanced hair to medium. We'll leave these things on. We'll set the shadow quality, just like I always tell you I do, to medium. Motion blur, we'll set that to off, and everything else we'll leave at ultra, and texture quality is the highest it can be at high. Crowd quality, ultra, bloom, all that stuff. So we lowered a couple of things to medium, but a lot of the most important things are set to ultra, so we'll see how this actually looks. You unfortunately can't change the settings while you're in game on this game, so hopefully that provides us decent frame rates. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hit 60 frames all the time, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, so you can see here we are in a game. You can see how great the stadium looks and everything. We're getting 64 frames right now. Oh, it just dipped to 45. Spoke too soon. Now, I have played this game already. Oh, I just got juked from being behind. Wow. Let's pretend that didn't happen. But the cutscenes usually dip to like the 30s and stuff like that, 35, 40, as you guys are seeing here, which is fine. And then the game usually runs anywhere from 40 to 60. It's literally all over the place in this game. With setting these settings like this, like I said, it's just all over the place. Like, it's definitely playable, but you're gonna have to lower some more things to get to 60 frames per second to make it a little bit more stable. Madden's definitely not greatly optimized for this game. It's very obvious, or for this handheld, like some of the other games are, especially with no AMD FSR or anything like that. Like I said, cutscenes run above 30. And then the gameplay runs better. It runs usually at 40 and above. But yeah, it's a little bit all over the place. Running at 45 frames a second right now. Nice little juke. All right. But yeah. Let me show you guys this game running for 2 minutes so you guys can see it at full volume here with the Asus. You can hear the volume because these speakers are great, and you can see some gameplay.
What they do in these preseason games away from practice, that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see, not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
A gain there of 11. First down, 49. 47-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Brings up 2nd and 9. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he nearly got end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. He's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Plan. It's Penix. Deep ball for London. This one broken up. And it's incomplete to the defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Left side, he's got McLeod. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The rookie out of Georgia, Mike Williams. He gets in there for the sack. That's a nice moment for the rookie here in this preseason opener. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll be third down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. Trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. Hill is ahead to the 21. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's going to be taken down at 37. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. A good physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4-5 speed to maybe play at a 4-7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 8.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
It's it.
Purdy now on second down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Juwan Jennings was the intended target. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Oh, that was terrible, as you guys can see. Freaking had it picked off. Not the greatest Madden player. I just have fun with it. I don't even own the game like you guys saw. It was a free trial. But regardless, you guys saw the game doesn't. I mean, the game is playable because, like, you know, variable refresh rate makes frames smoother than what they usually are when you're playing games at like 40 to 35 or 45. But you can see the game's all over the place. Sometimes it goes to 45, sometimes it goes to 30, sometimes it goes to 38. So you do have to lower some settings if you want to get it. But this is how it runs if it's basically almost all the way maxed out with some adjusted shadow quality settings that I usually do. But I still think I can basically play like this. I know not everyone wants to or can, but, you know, for a handheld, I have no problem, you know, playing at like 40 frames per second on average, 35 to 40 on here, and just having fun with the game. So, yeah, that's how Madden runs on the Asus ROG Xbox Ally.